So the field you can see behind me, this is one of the ones we're going to be searching today. There's another one just over the side over there which we're going to search as well. We're going to start on that one and then we're going to move on to this one and see what we can find in both of them. This one apparently used to be a Roman vineyard. It's not a field I've searched particularly yet, so we'll go have a dig and see what we can find on it. The one over that side, we've searched quite a lot over winter time, had a lot of nice finds in there. So we're going to go over there, record what we find, and we'll show you guys what we can find on the ground. Right, so this is the field we're going to be on today. It's nice and low. They've cleared all the crops off here now. So we're going to start on this one, see what we can find in here, and then if we get time we'll move on to another one and see what's in another field that they've just done yesterday. We're going to be using the XP Deus II. It's my absolute go-to machine just because it's light, it's nimble, it's easy to use. And I've become quite accustomed to it. And the other thing we're going to use is a MI6 pinpointer, again XP, which is then paired to the Deus II, so we don't have to have, you know, we can hear it on the headphones. You haven't got to take your headphones off to hear it. It's just in your ears. It doesn't disturb anybody else. So, right, just under this stubble here, got a lovely loud 74. Nearly missed it, but didn't. So. Very round sound, so hopefully, yep, still 74, so see what this is. So a good sign. I think, right there. Oh, it's just a button. Oh, I had my hopes of it sound better than that then. It's a bit of a shame. It's got a bit of decoration around the edge though. It looks a bit like a hammered, even though it's a button. It's got that kind of legend just round the side there, and then there's some sort of something in the middle there, but it's hard to see it. Yeah, that's quite different. Cool. We've got a next target. 87, 86. Got something good. Okay, I think it's still in the hole there a little bit, still on that side. A little bit on that side. No. Doesn't want to be found, does it, that one? Just in there, I think. Oh no, it's in this little corridor, I think. Yeah, just in that bit. What is that? Okay, so it's a shaped bit of lead, hole through the middle. Turn this on a little bit. Could be something like a spindle wheel or something, maybe. Usually there's a hole through it for some reason, some sort of purpose. Okay. Once used for something. Right, a lovely loud signal here. 76, right on the ground by the sound of it. So, hopefully, it should just be just there. Not sure what it is yet. This side, I guess. There. Oh, hello. It's a coin. Yeah, it's a coin. I can't see any thing for a ring, a little loophole on it, so yeah, I guess that's a coin, but it's very, very worn. Can't see much on that at all. Maybe with a little bit of a clean later and a closer look, I think maybe we can see what an idea is, but yeah, it is pretty gone. Brilliant. Right, we've got a lovely loud 73. Quite close to the surface, not too deep. Oh, solid 73. Very big. There is, I think.
that button. There's a hammered. Well, here you go. Well, that was unexpected. Did not expect that to be a hammered. That looks like a Charles. That's a Charles I. Look at that. Let's try not to drop it. Leaves it in the ground. Yep, that's a Charles I. Looks like a, yeah, that's a half groat. See, there's two little numbers there. Two little numerals. Yes, that's a half groat. Bit faded on that side, but that side is pretty clear. So, let's see if we can see a mint mark on there. It's a little bit, where the mint mark is, I think it's pretty gone, but yeah, here you go, look at that. Nice little hammered. Brilliant. Cool. We've got our next target here. A little bit jumpy, in the 60s, 50s, high 50s, low 60s. Not a bad signal. I think it's in this little bit. What's that? There it is. There you go. What is that? I think it's like a little bit of furniture. Yeah, it's got some little, got a threaded end on that little bit. And it's got a little hole through the middle, and it's got a round little top. Maybe a door handle or something, maybe? Don't know, get that idea and see what it is. Okay. This is the second field we're now going to search. As you can see, there's still some areas of stubble in there that aren't quite cut really, so, and there's lots of sort of lines of the thatch in between. So we can obviously search this, we can get where we can get, but you know, obviously it's quite difficult, so the best thing we can do is just sort of go up in the lines, follow where the crops are, and then yeah, just see what we can find in here. Thanks so much for your comments and your likes and your subscribes so far. Obviously we're quite a new channel, so it's going to take us a little time to sort of get some material together, and we've got loads more content to bring to you guys, so just keep an eye out for it. Like, subscribe and share us wherever you can, we really appreciate it. So I thought today I'd run you through some of the settings that I'm using on my machine. This is what I generally use day to day whenever I go out detecting. I don't really tend to change anything. There's a few bits in here I'll explain that I do change depending on where I am and you know what the field is like and stuff on the day. But generally this is my go-to. So it's basically deep HC with a few bits changed. So we've got discrimination is set at 7.0. You've got sensitivity, I normally use it at 95 or higher. I don't generally tend to max it out. I tend to put it about 95, 97. If it starts to get a bit too chatty, I tend to turn it down. We've got frequency max is at 14 kilohertz. This is absolutely fine. I mean, I find all sorts with this. I haven't really had any issues with it being low. Obviously anything small and I don't know, I don't really know what the frequency max really sort of does in terms of sort of things that you're going to find and what you're not going to find. I tend to find most things with it set at this, so it, you know, I've never really had an issue with it. So that's what that's set at. You've got iron volume 3. Again, you can change this, it depends on sort of how loud you want to hear the iron. Got reactivity, I've set it at 2. Again, reactivity, I will change it depending on how much iron that we hear in parts of the field. If the field is particularly irony, I will raise this higher. With it being set on 2, we're going to get maximum depth. Obviously, if you come into a patch with iron and targets, you are going to get a bit of a mix, and your machine is going to struggle to find that particular target if it's, you know, sort of mixed between iron as well. So if you get irony patches, I tend to just raise it up to about 3. It tends to sort of still find the targets quite well. And we've got audio response is set at 5. Again, I mean, this makes your targets sound louder, even if it's quite deep. So I tend to set this between 4 and 5. Generally I'll keep it at 5, but if I want to know how deep a target is roughly, I'll lower it down and make it a little bit quieter, and I can sort of listen to it in case it is something like a can is always going to scream higher than it, you know, than it is meant to do. So I generally keep it at 5, sometimes at 4, and then we're back at that. And we've got it on 3 tones, 0 on bottle caps, notched 0 0, silencer 1. We're back at that. And we go into 3 tones. You see I've got my tone break on those ones. Again, I can put this more in the description so you guys can have a proper look. Right, so we just got this target here, 92, absolute screamer. So I'm putting my bets on that being a coin. Let's get a dig, see if I'm right. Get the pinpoint around the right way. Is it buried right in there, is it? Right in that bit? Where is it then? There it is. It is a coin. Here's Britannia. On that side. There's something like a little farthing, I think. And then we got on this one. It looks like Victoria. I think that's Victoria. Yeah, it looks like it. Little farthing, I think. There you go. Very small. Not too worn. Not too bad. Give it a little clean quickly. See if we can see exactly what it is. It's pretty worn, but yeah, the water tends to make it a little bit easier to see. It always helps. So I always carry a bottle of water on me just in case. There's that. There's Britannia. And then you got Vicky on that side. There she is. Brilliant. Good find. Right, next target here. Lovely 85. And 85s generally for me are a bit of a mix. Could be anything. I've had hammers, I've had buttons, I've had lead, anything for an 85, so there's a bit of a mixed one. Okay, so what's that? Is that a button? I think it's a button with decoration on. Yeah, it is. Wow, that's pretty smart for a button. Look at that. Okay, so it looks like it's got a bird on it. Some sort of wings. Nothing on this side. Yeah, that's pretty smart. Wow. Well, I'll get a close-up photo of this and then add it in just after this clip. Right, it's got another target here. 67. Nice solid signal, that one. Nice and easy to find. Always good. Give it a bit of a crash. Let's find stuff quite quickly. Somewhere in this little bit. There it is, somewhere in there. I think it's that. Oh, it's a little pin. thought it was a button there. That's a little pin, little tack. Never know exactly what these are for or what they were, but I tend to find quite a few of these around here. Yeah. Don't know if they're Roman, or if you guys let me know in the comments what you think they are, that'd be great. Okay. Right, I got another target here. 88. Quite a good solid 88 that as well. No jumps in that one. Yeah, it's just in there. It's just in this edge here. There it is. What is that? Is that a coin? It looks like a coin. What on earth is that? You see some sort of details on there, but you can't really tell what it is. Could it be Roman? Maybe? Not sure. So maybe get an idea on that one, and then I'll let you guys know. Another target, quite a solid 70, quite a deep one. I found it straight away, brilliant. Let's see what this is. Just find which pod it's in, where it's fallen out. No, it's just in there, just in that little bit here. You always seem to fall out onto the ground. There it is, I can see it, there it is. Oh, it's a hammered. Wow, we're really on the hammers today. There you go, look at that. Another little hammered. That looks like a Lizzie. Looks like a Lizzie to me. Yep, 1565. There you go. There's Elizabeth I. Look at that. Quite flat. It's not too squashed. Hardly clipped at all, if any. A little bit worn. But yeah, look at that. That's absolutely brilliant. So we've had 2 hammers today so far. Brilliant. Oh, what is that? What, 69? Oh, I think I can see it. It's sitting there. There it is. Oh, it's a broken thimble. There you go. Bit smashed. Definitely seen better days, but yeah. Nice little surface find. Don't find many surface finds, to be fair, so it's always good to find one. There you go. Brilliant. Well, we've got another strong signal here. 87, 88. Hopefully it'll be something like a coin. Those high videos like that, but let's see what it is. Just get it out a little bit more. Okay, we got it in that cod there. Let's give it a little search. There you go, it's in that bit there. This bit. And there it is. There we go. What is that? Looks like a coin. Could well be. Definitely not a button, that one. Can't see anything on it though yet. What could that be? It's pretty well toasted. Not sure. We'll give that a clean up and see if we can ID it later.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. We had some really good finds out of here. It's not that common that we find especially 2 hammers, maybe 1 if you're lucky, but 2 is absolutely brilliant. So a few other bits we found and things, yeah, really good. It's a good day. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Send me your comments in the links below, and really appreciate it.